Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop. Dum-dum-dum. Hola mis amigos! It's your girl, Fly Girl Nina, and welcome back to my channel. In the world of bartending, every bartender puts their own unique spin on popular cocktail and shot recipes. So today we're gonna actually try 3 different Mexican candy shots and see which one tastes the most like Mexican candy. Mexican candy shots are one of my personal favorite shots to order when I go out with my friends, and it is also a very popular shot recipe that you're gonna need to know if you're just starting bartending. But first, before we get into making the shots today, how can we know which shot recipe tastes the most like Mexican candy if we don't try some Mexican candy? I'm no expert on Mexican candy and which ones are the best. I just bought like 5 different kinds, so we're gonna try them, and hopefully that'll give us a good basis on what to judge each of our Mexican candy shots from. I'm gonna try these 2 because I feel like they're the least complicated. Alright, let's open this bad boy up. Chamoy flavored hot liquid candy. Oh, yep, okay. Let's try this one. That tastes like straight chamoy. Which is good, I love chamoy. I was just expecting more flavor. It's good. Woo! Alright, let's try this lollipop. I'm excited. I like tamarind a lot. Oh, damn. I'm excited. Do I bite it? Yeah, it's good. I like that. Ooh, I like that. It's like sweet and a little bit of spice, but it's not like spicy. Me gusta. Alright, that is enough tasting the Mexican candy. Let's jump into the video. Our first Mexican candy shot recipe is actually the way I make my Mexican candy shots usually. I'm really curious to see how the other 2 recipes turn out, because if they are better than the way I make mine, then who knows, maybe I'll change the way I make my Mexican candy shots. I'm gonna be making each shot recipe and then trying them all at the end. First things first, we're gonna be rimming our shooter glasses with some chamoy and tajin. We're gonna be using a shaking tin for all 3 of the shots today. For my recipe today, we're going to use 1 ounce of tequila. You could also use vodka instead. When you use vodka, the other flavors are going to mask the flavor of vodka, so it's going to quite literally taste like Mexican candy. Next, we're going to do 3/4 of watermelon pucker, 3/4 of sweet and sour. Typically, I would use Tabasco, but I have Tapatio on hand. With Tabasco, I would do 1 dash. With Tapatio, I'm going to do 2 dashes. Oh my gosh, this is a brand new bottle, by the way. Alright, that should equal 2 dashes. Now we're just going to add some ice and shake. Now we're just gonna strain it into our first shot glass. Instead of dumping this, I'm just gonna go straight into shot recipe number 2. It's all Mexican candy, so I don't bother washing it. And I live at home. And it's just me, so whatever. For shot recipe number 2, we're gonna start with 1 ounce of pineapple juice. Next, we're going to do 1 ounce of cranberry juice. Next, 1 ounce of watermelon schnapps. The video that I'm following this recipe off of, it was kind of confusing whether she said 1 ounce or 1.5 ounces of coconut rum. So I'm going to do 1.5 ounces just because coconut rum isn't that strong. Now we're going to add a little bit more ice and shake. All right, moving right into shot recipe number 3. We're gonna add a 1/2 ounce of Crown Royal. Next, a 1/2 ounce of raspberry liqueur. A 1/2 ounce of watermelon schnapps. And 1 dash of Tabasco, 2 dashes of Tapatio. Alright, I don't know about you guys, but I am very excited to try all 3 of these shot recipes out. So first we have my personal recipe, then we have the second, and then we have the third. Alright, let's try the first one. Cheers! Oh, perfect. Sweet and tangy. Alright, let me try it without the tajin though. Okay, without the tajin, it still is a little bit spicy because I did add Tabasco in it, or Tapatio. Yeah, alright. Moving on to shot recipe number 2. Cheers. It's good. It's definitely more on the sweet side, and you really taste the coconut. Alright, let's try it without the chamoy tajin. It's pretty good. The shot itself does taste like candy, straight up. The only spiciness that gets added to it is the chamoy tajin. Moving on to shot recipe number 3. Cheers. This one's very dark. Definitely has like a darker flavor. I think it's because of the Crown whiskey. It's not bad either. I just don't know how crazy I am about it. It's definitely not as sweet as the second one. And it's not like very spicy either. Try it without the tajin and chamoy. Oh, now I could really taste the raspberry. It almost gives me cough syrup, not gonna lie. And I think it's because it's the mixture of the raspberry, the watermelon, and the Crown. There's just too many flavors competing with each other. Dark liquor is a lot more pungent than like light liquor. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna taste them all over again. Yeah, it's good. It's like quite literally Mexican candy. It gives you the sweetness. It gives you the spice. Alright, trying again with the chamoy tajin. Honestly, that's delicious. That's delicious. Now, if you don't like tajin and chamoy, why even order a Mexican candy shot? Don't order one. But if you do like it, that is hella good. Number 2. Candy. It's good. Whew. Okay, now I'm feeling it. I'm like, I haven't eaten in like hours too. So. But honestly, I will say, because there's no hot sauce in the drink, like the only Mexican part about it is the tajin and chamoy. Number 3, cough syrup. Third one, yeah. It just tastes like cough syrup. It doesn't give me candy vibes at all. Yeah. I'm not crazy about it. Alright, that's the end of that. We have made it to the end. To answer the question on which Mexican candy shot tastes the most like Mexican candy, drum roll, please. Tequila. Number 1. You know, I'm definitely trying not to be biased. I'm trying to really taste each individually. I genuinely feel like the first one encapsulates. I can slur my words right now. But honestly, overall, I feel like it encapsulates what Mexican candy tastes like because it has the sweetness and it has the spiciness. The second one is also very good. I like it for sure. But I don't know, I just feel kind of weird about the coconut. And then the third one, it just, you know, like I already said before, it gives me cough syrup vibes. But you know what? This is just my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. If you have the ingredients at home and if you want to try it out. Try out each recipe and tell me in the comments down below which one that you think if you disagree with me, if you agree with me. If you are watching this and you are an aspiring bartender, pick whichever recipe that you want to make for your customers. If you're watching this video and you have been a bartender for a good while, let me know in the comments down below any opposite recipes that you have for a Mexican candy shot. I would love to try them all. We have made it to the end of today's episode. Pro tip, make sure to eat before you drink. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Stay fly!